Bum. I'm trying to see if the stream is actually going on. 1 second. Just 1 second. Another one. Yep, it's working. Wonderful. Hola, hola, ¿cómo están? Hello, how are you doing, guys? Hello, everyone. I'm Santiago, and today I'm going to be testing Vampyr, or Vampyr, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, on the 1050 Ti. So let's get started. This is the resolution, as always, 1080p. vsync on because the game is capped at 62 frames per second for some reason, and I cannot find the config file. So yeah, I'm going to start with that. And we have many advanced graphics, as you can see, even TXAA, which I didn't see in a while. Kind of interesting. I'll lower the volume a little bit. And yeah, so Vampy, hey everyone. Hello, how to Santiago, I'm not sure yet. So yeah, we're using almost the maximum settings, as you can see. Everything on high except the anti-aliasing, which is on FXAA 6X, which I don't know why they put 6X at the end, it doesn't make much sense. Hablo en español cuando me hablan en español, la típica, así que por favor no llores, Fernando. Gerko, I don't know what that means. Okay, so maximum settings, whatever, let's keep going. I'm already a little bit into the game because the intro was a little long. I got a review copy, that's why I got early access to the game. This is around the time that the game was released, around 30 minutes ago. So yeah. As you can see, maximum settings. It's pretty much 50 to 60 FPS right now. The game is not perfect, but it works fine so far. Cannot enter. Bueno, saludos desde Uruguay, amigo de Sevilla. ¿De qué se trata? Sos un doctor que se convirtió en vampiro y tenés que hacer elecciones entre matar a la gente o no. Y tiene combate tipo Dark Souls. It feels like Bloodborne, or inspired by Bloodborne. Kinda weird, but I like it so far. I forgot how to lock into an enemy, so that will be a little annoying, as you can see. But yeah, 50 to 60 FPS on maximum settings on 1080p, almost maximum settings. And so far it feels like it tries to be Bloodborne with the combat, which is not wrong. It feels kinda nice, even on mouse and keyboard. So yeah. But it looks very good actually, despite what it looks in the screenshots. Hola Nata, ¿todo bien? Tantos años, creo. Okay, get a heal. Cool. You also have a stamina bar. And I can do this. But yeah, I can drop into the low 50s, upper 40s. But this is maximum settings, so it doesn't really matter too much. Sí, la 1060 se lo come vivo este juego, tal cual. It runs amazing at the moment. Okay, but there's not much going on right now. We'll see once we get to more open areas how it goes on. 360p squad, todo bien? Tantos años, so many years from the 360p squad. Never mind. It's on every video. I love it. Okay. I don't even know what I have to do. Find some first, start it, find some... Oh, I have to find some materials. I think they are downstairs in the morgue. Va super fluido con 60 FPS estables, o creo. Bueno, va 50-60, pero sí es bastante fluido. Estoy jugando con teclado y mouse. No shit. No, I'm sorry, no S. No S, Sherlock. Not sure where to go. Yeah, right now it seems to be properly optimized. It's Unreal Engine 4, but the frame rate is capped at 62. As long as it maintains 60, I won't be too harsh on it. We're indoors right now, so it's not that demanding. Okay, nice. Some blood. Delicious.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Okay. Oh, here you are. This is it. There's more stuff here.
Key will surely grant me access to the base.
Oh, the underground key. Nice, finally. And you can bite your enemies while you're fighting. That's kind of cool. Back off. Oh, he got me. Yeah, I forget that I have a stamina bar. That's kind of difficult sometimes to remember. But yeah, it works. Now that we are indoors, the frame rate should be better. I got some drops into the upper 40s outside. But other than that, it's working fine so far. I'm kinda surprised. This is an Unreal Engine 4 game. Es un juego de 3 que esperes y el de Hideo Kojima, Death Stranding. Yeah, I'm expecting Death Stranding gameplay on E3, hopefully. Okay. Alright, that's nice. Gráficamente se ve bastante bien. Está bastante prolijo. Graphically the game looks good. It seems to be, on the graphic side at least, quite polished. There I dropped into the 40s and the corpse is glitching. I love that. It's fixed. Oh, hello. Oh, a boss fight. And I like that there's some destruction in the environment, as you can see. So that's kinda... Oh, control. Finally. I forgot how to lock on enemies. Stupid on my end. Sorry I'm not reading chat very often. I'm kinda focused into the game. But I will in a second, no worries. Whoa. Almost. He almost gets me. Whoa. Not too bad. Let's bite him. I need some blood. You can heal yourself by taking blood from the enemies, after you take blood from the enemies. I like that mechanic so far. It's kinda OP right now. But who knows how it's going to work later. But it's not too difficult. It's a little easy, this game. A little. But this is the first hour and a half, so it makes a little sense. And I got... Yeah, I killed him. Good. No se puede el juego. Se ve, sí, ahí está. You're playing with a controller or mouse and keyboard? I'm playing with mouse and keyboard right now. But it's very playable with mouse and keyboard, surprisingly. With the wheel you can change between different enemies, so if you're just logging in an enemy, just go scroll down and you change from enemy to enemy, which I really appreciate. It's very comfortable. Sí, la EVGA, la super clocked, pero no es tan diferente a la usual. Are there any difficulty settings? I don't remember right now, but I don't think so. But the more bad things you do, the harder the game becomes, as far as the tutorial said. So that should tell you something. I guess you just get more vampire powers if you do more vampire things. So yeah, that makes sense. But I think there's no difficulty setting. I don't remember exactly. I'll check it at the end of the stream. And what do I have to do with this? Oh, I still need to find some components. Sorry, I forgot about that. ¿Qué te parece el juego? Por ahora está entretenido. Se nota que está inspirado en Bloodborne, en algunas cosas como el combate. Y corre bastante bien. Por ahora eso es todo lo que puedo decir. Oh, this shadow is beautiful. Yeah, there are some baked shadows. It makes sense. But it doesn't distract too much. Man, I hate those. They're so annoying. Yeah, it shouldn't change too much with the 1052 gigabytes. Just lower the texture quality and you'll be fine. Because in indoors you use less than 2 gigs, but once you go outside it can go over 3 gigabytes. So that's something to be aware of. Sí, está todo en ultra. Menos el anti-aliasing, está todo en ultra. It seems to be a little more casual than Dark Souls so far. Well, a lot more casual. The boss fights are not challenging, but I'm not sure if there's a difficulty setting, so... But from the tutorial it said that you get a more difficult game the worse person you are, for saying it some way. If you do vampire things, the game gets more difficult, apparently. How to play more in order to find out. I just go in circles, I'm a genius. Let me check it out again. Nothing here. Oh, upstairs. How to go up. But you also have crafting and some places when you can... I mean, when you do vampire stuff, you can go to bed and level up and all that kind of stuff. You can unlock different skills. And that's about it. At least right now, for the little time I spent with this game, that's what I can say. Yeah, it's awesome that 1050 Ti is still alive and kicking. Agreed. At the end of the corridor, maybe I have the stairs. Oh, hello. El árbol de habilidades es grande. Ahora les muestro. I'll show you the skill tree right now in a moment. Yeah, I need to get back to base in order to check that out. Pero está como fragmentado. Tiene varios niveles de algunas pocas cosas. Es como que son pocas cosas, pero tienen varias iteraciones. It's like little things. There are not a lot of things on the skill tree, but once you try to level up one thing, it has many levels into it. It's it's like a big tree. I'll show you in a moment. Once I can level up again. Oh, there's stuff to steal from this. Bottle of alcohol. But yeah, there's crafting, there is a skill tree. And these levels, indoors, you have to go through a loading screen, so it's not fully open world. But I like the combat so far. But yeah, it's limited to 60 frames per second. And that's why I'm using vsync. Sí, corre medio raro. Como que le faltan unos keyframes ahí, está como deslizándose. It's kinda weird when it runs. As you can see outside, it uses a small VRAM and it's a little less stable. But other than that, it seems to be running fine overall. Let's see, I think I have to go in here. Yeah. This very lonely hospital. Because the vampires cannot go out in daylight, so he does night shifts. Kinda interesting. Oh, upstairs. Let's see. Nope. ¿Es parecido a Wake? No, nada que ver. Parece estar inspirado en Bloodborne. El combate. Oh, here, stairs. Estoy por comprar una 1050 Ti, EVGA, un fan. Sí, esta es la de un fan. La de un fan. Córrela más bien. Alright. In here. Alright, you have this crafting table. And you can analyze stuff or make serums if you have enough stuff to make them. You also have weapons, machete, also guns that I don't know how to equip, unfortunately. And these are the materials that you can recycle as well. But I'll just investigate a little bit in order to complete the mission. So when you analyze, you unlock different things. And once you go here into bed, you can level up. As you can see, this is the skill tree. It seems very small, as you can see, but once you enter, for example, claws, you have different levels of the same thing. So it makes more damage, or you get a different way of using it. I don't know, blood spear. You have these ones. You have like, yeah, 5 levels. And then you have an ultimate that I never used. And yeah, there's a lot here. More health. But yeah, you have many of the same thing, just in different levels. That you need more experience points, but that's about it. I didn't play enough to know everything about it. Anyway. Let's complete the mission so I can do some more fighting. That will be interesting. What do I have to do first of all? Craft treatment for fatigue. Okay. Fatigue. You have to treat people as well. Fatigue here. Oh god, I cannot craft it. I think I spent it when I made this one. Oh man, I'm a genius. Alright, whatever. Sí. ¿Te gusta Twitch? No. Twitch es medio engorroso. ¿Cuánta RAM? No sé ni qué está. Ultra on 1080p? Yes, like it says down there. I'll run a little bit around the city so you can see what's going on. But yeah, that's... So far it's running fine. I think I'll just go back to the start of the game so you can see more fighting and all that. Oh, this is a different area. Never mind. I'll start the game from the beginning. It doesn't make sense to... Yeah. Because this is more fetch quests and all that stuff. Because I played like an hour of the game. So let's go from the start. There are a lot of effects on screen. Yeah, here's the... It says difficulty in this game. Difficulty is meant by... Yeah. How evil you are, I think. So there's no difficulty setting. But... you can, I think, make it more difficult by being just a bad guy. I don't like that approach. Oh well. Mixer nunca probé. I cannot skip this, I'm sorry guys. Yeah, I cannot skip it. Sorry chat in the meantime. Is it a Telltale game? No, it's from Don't Nod Entertainment. People that make Life is Strange, Remember Me, those games. So yeah, it's kinda weird. Que el GPU vaya al 100% con el The Witcher u otros juegos malos. No, está bien. Es como tiene que ser. Okay. Yeah, this cinematic is kinda boring. Este juego te anda lo más bien. I bet there will be people that complain about the skill tree having little options, but I like the more straightforward options while not restricting the game too much. Yeah, it's not bad. Como a mi dude, todo bien. Por suerte, por ahí. But yes, I was saying... Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of the Dishonored. Yeah, but it also has like Dark Souls style combat. More, it seems more like inspired by Bloodborne, the combat at least. Which is good, I think. So yeah, I'll try to skip as much as possible. No spoilers. Okay, so this is the start of the game when you become a vampire. As you can see, there are many effects on screen. A lot of post-processing going on. So yeah, here we are not hitting 60s exactly, but we're over 50, so who cares? So yeah, have you tried this on a 750 Ti? No, not yet, but I expect half the frame rate as you see here, more or less.
So thirsty.
Okay. Well, as you can see, this cinematic, a lot of post-processing, 30 frames per second. Oh, it's capped at 30 frames per second, never mind. The cinematics seem to be capped at 30 when you're using vsync. I'll skip it. Okay. Steady, boys. Okay, now that we're actually into the game, we're getting more decent frames. And we have some GPU power to spare. Oh yeah, this is when you're trying to escape from the authorities at the very start of the game. You're getting shot. But he doesn't care, I guess. Oh, I cannot jump, I forgot. My bad. But yes, it's running fine so far. 48 to 60 frames per second on the 1050 Ti max settings, except in anti-aliasing, which I'm using FXAA 6X instead of TXAA. But yeah, this reminds me a little bit to Bloodborne, the combat. Oh yeah, you have a stamina bar, a health bar, all that kind of stuff. And you can dodge. Right now you cannot teleport, for saying some way. But you can dodge very little at the moment, because you don't have your vampire powers yet. Okay. And you can switch enemies quite easily, at least from my point of view. They can also try to burn you. So yeah, right now you don't have much tools to play with. You can just dodge and attack. That's about it at the start. But it doesn't take long. Y gracias por ayudar a nuestro compañero acá.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech.
Oh, okay. No ammo, how convenient.
Listen to me.
Would the FPS be better without vsync? Can you try it? I already tried it. It's not better. It's pretty much the same. Well, mostly. But I'll just unlock I'll just disable vsync so you can see all the screen tear. It sucks. But as long as you're outside of a cinematic, you're between 50 and 60, as you can see here. I mean, once I'm out of the cinematic, it's very smooth. So yeah.
I need to find somewhere to hide. Right now. Let me go.
Okay, that wasn't very smart. Sorry. He's gone.
I need to find shelter.
Okay, now I go. I skip this. So this is a little hideout you find. Oh, I should skip this. A lot of gore there. Demonetized. And let's see. We skip this. Okay, you get a revolver. And you now just go to bed. And you shoot yourself. Done. Because that always works, I think. And let me see if I can skip. I don't think I can. Nope. No, I can't. I can only go into the options menu. 750 Ti performance. After the 1050 Ti, tomorrow I'll test the 750 Ti as usual. This is a stream to just investigate the performance, so I can see how I can make the videos. And then I just test all my stuff as usual. Yeah, the graphics are quite good. But well, as you can see, this is the skill tree, as I said 5 minutes ago. And you get many other options in the same well, you get into one option and there are many options in it. that they're not necessarily that different. It's like you make more damage, and that's about it. The same with health. If you're boosting your health, is health level 1, level 2, level 3. And there are other uses for the same power, so you can get, yeah, better uses for the same stuff. I think you can choose between these two. I didn't get to that point yet, but yeah. Okay, I'll keep this one. Without vsync, it doesn't make sense. Never to 99%, or which game? It can be many things.
Voice in my head.
Okay, so now, as I said, once you're into the actual game, not a cinematic, it holds between 50 and 60, most of it.
Find him to understand what I have become.
Okay, so we have to look for the vampire that turned us into vampire. And that's about it, apparently. Pero Rust. Sí, más adelante, ahora no hay mucho tiempo para eso. Well, yeah, as you can see, once you're in a cinematic, you could drop below 50, but outside cinematics is fine. Oh, Forza Horizon 3. Well, yeah, that game is a little problematic sometimes. So it makes sense. Okay, more weapons. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Okay, got the key.
I'm still
and now I should be able to whoop. Yep. That froze was because a tutorial. It was telling me how to do this attack. As you can see, it freezes. Biting an enemy provides blood to use on skills. Yeah, as you can see, I can do this. And that's about it. Oh yeah, this fire seems to be, yeah, looking into the distance, can be a hit. But yeah, we're not dropping below 47 at the moment. I can bite him, pretty cool. Oh yeah, it feels very Bloodborne, or inspired by it. As you can see, this dodging reminds me a lot of it. And the fighting, and the locking, and the health, and the stamina bar. But it still works. So I like it at the moment.
I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Okay. Oh yeah, I gotcha. You dropped to 45 there. I'll turn off vsync and see what happens. 1 second, guys. I'll just turn off vsync. Good. And as you can see, this is the options menu once again for the people that just got here. We have textures on ultra, material quality level on high, shadows on high, effects on ultra, anti-aliasing on FXAA, the maximum FXAA. Then you have TXAA if you want to use it, post-process on ultra, scatter density on high, view distance on ultra, and resolution scale. That's about it. These are the options. And then, well, you also have resolution, vsync, and full screen. So this is without vsync. As you can see, without vsync, I get more, yeah, I get 60 FPS locked, so it was dropping us to 40 something due to vsync. But you get screen tearing, which is, yeah, some people find it very, very annoying. I can usually deal with it. So it's up to you. So I'll just move this down 1 second. No vsync at the moment. Yeah, Bloodborne is great. I agree. Too bad it's only on PS4. But hey. Okay, some, yeah, I won't read this. No thanks.
My poor sister. If only I
Spoilers.
had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
That one is PS exclusive? Yeah, it's a PS4 exclusive. Like Demon Souls, it's a PS3 exclusive, that one. Hello everyone. Shaihan Ali, how are you doing? Sorry I messed that up. Oh, you can eat rats. Okay.
This is despicable.
He's so annoyed that he ate a rat.
Say to me. I've so many questions unanswered.
Okay. Let's keep going. Good optimization or not? For now it seems to be fine. We're using max settings, 47 to 60 frames per second. In my book that's fine. At least for me, I don't know. I'll skip this. Sorry guys. And you have the Vampyr sensors, which, well, typical feature on all games. If I turn it off, I get a performance boost. So be aware of that.
Where has everyone gone?
Oh yeah, it looks good. I had to follow this trail. Oh, a hideout, finally. Okay, I can level up here, and I can also save my game. Oh, and stash. Alright. So let's go to sleep. Not the Nubo tomorrow on torrent. Oh, whatever, who cares? If the game is good, it will sell well. So far, I'm enjoying it. So that's a good sign. As you can see here, I added more health. So 50 points of health. 300 points. And you can also unlock Rage, Abyss. I don't know what these do. Oh, and you can buy it quicker. That doesn't really matter, at least to me. Can you test 4K? Yes, I'll test more resolutions. Hang on. I'll try to play a little bit more to see if it drops below 48. Let me check outside. Oh man, the screen tear is so bad. Yeah, you're better off using vsync on this one. Okay, let me see if I turn this on. I drop to 54. Let me see if I can hold it into 60. Or in post-processing to medium, maybe. That didn't do much, but it helped a couple frames. I lower shadows to medium and effects to high. Okay, so shadows, effects, one step below, and post-processing two steps below. It went from 52 to 58. But yeah, the game is not 100% stable when you're just going from one area to another. It seems to be just loading new assets, and that makes a hiccup in the frame rate. But that's about it. Yeah, there's not much else about the performance. Let me try another resolution. I'll try, what's the name of this? 1440p, then we'll see what we do. Let me crank it up to the max, first of all. That's very important, I guess. So max settings, post-processing ultra, blah, 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 anti-aliasing. Well, let's switch to 1440p. I don't think this is working. No, this is not working. Give me 1 second. I gotta check it again. I have to go from full screen to not full screen. Let me check. No, it's not working to do a super sampling thing. I'll try to change the desktop resolution. 1 second, guys. Yeah, not all games support that super resolution. Let me change. There we go. 100%. Okay, let me see. Okay, now it's working. Okay, so what I did here is I selected 1440p as my desktop resolution, went outside of the game, so into Windows you put 1440p, then you go back into the game, put apply settings, and it forces 1440p. That's pretty much how it's done. And as you can see, I'm getting pretty much half the frame rate, but it's still over 30 at maximum settings. Let me change the text here to 1440p Ultra right now. Okay, So as you guys can see at 1440p Ultra we are right now over 30 frames per second. I'll try to keep playing to see if we drop below 30. That will be interesting.
At last, a little life.
Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, here is dropping below 30, but this is not direct control into the game. We're just talking, so we're not actually fighting. What's going on? Blah blah blah. Okay, I don't care.
I'll leave you.
But once you're not in a cinematic or talking or not directly fighting, it seems to be fine.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale.
No,
Well, grab a chair.
Sorry, I'm looking for someone.
I'm looking.
Blah 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 blah. I don't care.
Yes.
No.
Okay. So I go upstairs. Some cinematic. We don't care about cinematics here.
And who might you be?
You first.
Tell me.
Who are you? Who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then
Yeah, I turned off AA, but in this game is a post-process solution. It's not really that demanding. I forgot that to put no AA. Thanks for telling me I forgot. Plus, no AA. Thanks. My bad. Thanks for the correction. I'm a victim too, blah blah blah.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea.
Help me then, blah 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 blah. Sorry guys, I'm skipping stuff. Yes, I don't know.
You should know.
Blah blah blah. I'll land him. Blah 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 blah. Let's go kick some R's. 1050 Ti versus PS4 Pro. Who is the best choice? Well, it depends. I'll get a 1050 Ti because you get more choice. On a PS4 Pro you don't usually have as much choice as on PC. But that's because I'm a purist for choices into PC games. Especially if you can choose lowering the frame rate, lowering the quality to get better frame rates. That's usually something I like to have.
I have a few.
But I don't know, it depends. If you want to play PS4 exclusives, well, you'll need a PS4.
I can feel.
Blah 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 blah. I'm skipping so I can get into fighting. Then you have the citizen menu, which is, well, a place with the information and when you talk to people, and the blood quality, sorry, I mispronounced that. Yeah, the PS4 exclusives right now are very awesome indeed. Sorry. Let's talk to the locals a little bit more so I can continue with my mission. I'll find him, blah 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 blah. En español, no, solo dije que me gusta el E50 Ti porque tenés opciones, puedes bajar los gráficos y tener más FPS. En la Play 4 Pro puedes jugar exclusivos de Play 4, están buenos. Esas son cosas a tener en cuenta. Is it good or bad optimization? So far it's pretty good. We're on ultra settings 1440p with no anti-aliasing and we're getting over 30 frames per second, so that's good optimization in my book. I don't know. We'll see later. I need to play it a little bit more. Examine it both. Pick up note. Examine wounds. Examine outfit. Move on. Yeah, I'm speed running. Let's track the blood. I wish we could have Horizon Zero Dawn on PC. Yeah, it would be awesome. It would look even better than it does on the consoles. So imagine that. So okay, I wanted to go into a fighting part, which this is one of them. Okay, he's gone. So this is a good stress test to have some fights into this game, because there are some transparencies going on, some particles. That's usually good. And there are reflections, screen space reflections on the floor. That's usually demanded on the GPU as well, so it's good for a stress test to have a fight here. Transparencies, particles, AI. I mean, look at the effects when I just try to dodge. There's some smoke going on. Oh, he got me. Ok. Sí, yo también quiero Battlefield 5. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 hype or Battlefield 5? None of them. At least Battlefield 5 seems to try to do something different. About Black Ops 4, I'm not sure. Without a campaign, I cannot say I'm excited. Unfortunately. Okay, here it's dropping below 30 because of the fire, I guess, plus the smoke, plus the enemies. It was just a second though. Let me try it again. Okay, here seems to be the spot. Let me lower... What should I lower? The effects quality. That's usually a huge hit on Unreal Engine 4 games. Nope, that wasn't it. Some extra tweaking. Let's put this on high. Shadows on medium. Post-process on high. Oh, not enough. And I'm dying. Yeah, what a good moment to tweak settings. View distance. Now let's keep the view distance the same. This on medium. Yeah, that fixed it. It seems. Yep. Yeah, no, it didn't fix it. Okay, I'll do some tweaking once I kill this enemy. Let me try it again. Whoa, that's stutter. Okay, I'll try this again. High, medium. This on medium. The effects can usually kill it. And okay. Yeah, the effects was the problem. So I'll crank this up. This. Yeah, that fixed it. It was the effects. So remember to lower effects to medium if you're playing at 1440p. Let me change the status. Plus effects on medium. Yeah, that should do. I'll just change this. Thanks for the patience, guys. I know I'm slow. Okay, so now 1440p, ultra, no anti-aliasing, medium effects, so we don't drop below 30. Another hideout. No thanks. The Witcher Kingdom Come Deliverance. No sé de qué están hablando. It's 4:36 AM. Go to sleep, dude. What the hell?
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks.
What's this game, Vampyr? It's a game where you're a vampire. Can you believe it? Okay. Equip a two-handed weapon and press right-click to use a special ability. Alright, let me see if I can equip it real quick. How do I equip this? I'm not sure how to equip stuff, which sucks. But I'll find out soon enough. Okay, so here's a vampire. This is a boss fight. ¿Dónde compré mi EVGA? En Bunny Fox. La compré. Okay, so here's a boss fight. This one is pretty easy as well. At the start of the game is very... yeah, this it's very easy. But I guess it makes sense because you have to learn how to play. Still, I still enjoy it so far. But you can change the difficulty by just being evil in the game, according to the tutorials. So you can do that in order to increase difficulty, which is always welcome. I already played this, so yeah, it's very easy to me because I already played it, this part. Oh yeah, 1440p with this seems to be just fine. Oh, Sahandra, thanks for the 20 currency that I don't know donation. Highly appreciated, man. Thanks for supporting this stream, this channel, this journey. ¿Qué clase de Dark Souls es este? Exactamente. But really, thanks again, Sahandra. highly appreciate it.
Soul, a kindred spirit. Listen to the
Oh yeah, this so far seems to be running quite well, even at 1440p. Let me see if I can, by lowering everything to the minimum, if I can get, I don't know, better frame rates. Let's lower it to the lowest. Maybe I can get 40s, who knows. Okay, so let me change this to status lowest. Okay, so 1440p lowest. Yeah, as you can see, between the highest and the lowest, there's not much of a difference in performance. The game looks much flatter. As you can see, there's no ambient occlusion, or little ambient occlusion, but there's a lot of baked lighting. So, yeah, a lot of baked lighting. That's why it looks still pretty good on low settings, it seems.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it?
But yeah, lowest settings, not a huge difference in performance. So you're better off just cranking up the settings, I think. At least it runs at 30 frames per second. Let me try 4K, just to be done with it. Let me, 1 second so the capture card doesn't die. I put 4K, apply the settings. Oh, it works, okay. It works right away. I'll change this stuff because you cannot see the frame rate if I don't change it. Sorry about that. It's not easy to do this live. I have two computers at the same time. Okay, so at 4K I'm using the lowest settings, as you can see in this screen. So I'm going to change the status to 4K lowest. 4K lowest settings right now. And well, as you can see, even in the menu, I'm getting below 20 frames per second. So 4K lowest settings unplayable right now. As you can see, there's nothing going on, and I'm getting below 30 frames per second. So yeah, avoid 4K. Just forget that it exists in this game. It probably work fine on the 1060, but not on this card. Does healing people and later killing them makes the game harder? I didn't get to that point yet, unfortunately. I just played like 3 or 4 boss fights and just went into the game. I went into the live stream to test the game. So yeah, I cannot say much about it because this is not actually a review. This is more of a performance test, as I usually do. I'm not a reviewer, but there should be a review from Angry Center Gaming, ACG. That guy does amazing reviews. He probably reviewed this game already, so check it out. It looks super boring. Well, this is the starting part. You're learning to fight, you're talking to people at the start. So yeah, it gets better later on. I played just, I don't know, just play some more, I'll know for sure. So yeah, I'll go back into 1080, try to maintain 60s, because 4K is kind of pointless, if you ask me, in this game. It runs below 30 even at the lowest settings. So yeah, don't bother with 4K. You can do 1080p 60, 1080p 40 to 60, or just do 1440p. With a mix with FX on medium, the rest cranked up. So yeah, let's go back to 1080. As you can see here, I have to fix this again. Sorry guys, Jesus, this is rather slow. Alright, so I'll keep playing the game right now, so you don't have to watch me go into options menus. And that will be the stream for a little longer. Okay, 1080p highest. So I put TXAA, material on high, effects on ultra, post-process on ultra, scatter density on high, view distance on ultra, resolution scale on 100%, and well, the resolution 1080p, vsync off, full screen on. Okay. So yeah, 1080p ultra, as you can see, it drops into the 40s. Not really a huge deal. We fixed that by lowering the effects quality. And the cinematics don't run that well. but they are cinematics, so who cares? And I have no control in the game here. I can only move the camera. It's more stable now. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Cam is a lot simpler, but it doesn't work on every game because some games have anti-cheat software that is not really yet compatible. Unfortunately, I already told them to contact the anti-cheat software people so they can allow Cam software. Then the other thing, well, you have the frame times on MS Afterburner. Cam didn't implement frame times yet, and that will be about it. But yeah, Cam is a lot simpler. You just press 2 keys and that's it. You don't have to go into big menus and all that. It might be intimidating for some people. So yeah. ¿Cómo ves Overwatch para el mundial? La verdad no voy a decir nada del mundial, no soy futbolero, pero está. Esperemos que esté interesante. Is it the same game developer who created Life is Strange? Yes. The same developers from Life is Strange and the same developers from Remember Me, that game from Capcom, not sure it was. Yeah, this is a new game, it releases today, it released an hour ago. Sí, estoy jugando en Ultra. Esto es Ultra, sí. This is Ultra settings. Remember Me was good, yeah, I liked it, but it was a little too linear for my taste, at least at that time. It was a very beautiful city, but I couldn't explore a lot of it, which was kind of disappointing. Hi, I'm from Pakistan, I love your channel. Thanks, man. Good to see you. Cuando cambia el español se siente raro. Sí, lo que pasa es que hablo diferente en español. IGN 7.0. Oh, really? But yeah, he's frozen here. He's just... As you can see here in the water, I don't know if you can see, there are screen space reflections going on. If I don't see the lights, the reflections are gone. That's how screen space reflections work. They use the information from this screen space. Yeah, the name is very descriptive. Oh yeah, there are screen space reflections. Did you like Battlefield 5's trailer? I liked, well, I'm not sure if it's real gameplay. I think it was pre-rendered, which is kind of disappointing. They're trying to lie to us. As long as it's a fun game, I'm fine with it, but they are misrepresenting probably the game. I'm not sure. I think they just shown the co-op mode. They should have shown the multiplayer or something like that, in my opinion. The voice actor is on point. Not sure, I'm not listening. H1Z1 is free right now. H1Z1 is free to play from a few months ago it became free to play, so it's free forever. But yeah, the voice actor is kinda nice. Do you like the Ryzen 5 2600? Yeah, of course, a great CPU, if you can afford it. What kind of nation deviation? Gracias, Fernando. A los Ryzen de primera generación están tentando. Sí, están cada vez más baratos. Estoy de acuerdo. ACG review just came out. Oh, nice. You guys should watch the review if you want to find out more about the game, because he actually finishes the games. I just review performance. I'll leave a link into the... Yeah, 1 second. Let me send you the review for this game. Oh, here you go. Yeah. Copy link address. Game review. Review of this game. Go watch the review. It's from ACG. It's a reviewer I really trust. He does very good reviews. I watch it all the time. So he reviews this game, Vampyr. It came out today. So yeah, just watch it to find out more about the game. I don't really know enough in order to recommend it. I just know the performance. Performance is great so far. So yeah, be aware of that. So I mean, 1050 Ti maximum settings, 45 to 60 frames per second. Unfortunately, the frame rate is capped at 62. If you lower it to the minimum, there's not a huge difference in performance, which is kind of disappointing. But at least the game looks good and performs well enough, at least, it seems. So yeah, can the 1050 Ti get 60 FPS on high settings 1080p Crew 2? No, it can't. Just watch the video. I made a video 4 days ago. EA in the headquarters. Okay. Yeah, it looks good. It's Unreal Engine 4. Will you test Dauntless or Agony in the near future? Well, Agony probably not, because it probably got demonetized, and it seems that not a lot of people are interested. Very little people ask me about it. And Dauntless, I'm waiting for it to be more stable on the servers, because I'm having a hard time entering servers for that game. Okay, so as you can see here in this part, when I'm looking very far, well, a lot of geometry as well. I could get drops into 47. Let me see if I can get 60s by lowering the effects to medium, like the previous time. That probably helps. It didn't help that much. Maybe if I lower the distance. Nope. Let's keep it back up there. Let's lower the FXAA6X. Oh yeah, okay, FXAA helps. Let me put here 1080p Ultra plus FXAA6X. Yeah, this should be the best settings. Let me show you. Here's the best settings. Everything maxed out except the anti-aliasing, which is on FXAA6X. Yeah, 1080p. Unfortunately, it's capped at 60, but I think you can unlock it if you find the config file, which I couldn't find. But yeah, it runs quite well. I'm shocked, to be honest. I was expecting 30 frames per second, but I'm getting 50s. Okay, when effects show up, it drops. That's fine. Let me... Yeah, these are not the best settings. Alright, I fixed it. Okay, so the best settings, sorry, I'm trying this again. The best settings is 1080p Ultra plus FXAA plus medium effects. Done. Okay, those are the best settings for performance and good graphics. Here they are. That should be about it. This is 50 to 60 or 49 to 60, whatever you want to call it. And good graphics. Okay. These are the best settings. Period. Come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
I won't bite.
Sir,
Vampyr.
you've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
So angry. I will kill you, I'll let you bleed. Be more polite. Be more polite seems to be the best option.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
What is this? Yeah, it's the vampire mode.
Sorry. I am in pain here. We got to
Yeah, the vampire mode. Yeah.
You're yabbering on.
Yeah. Follow me.
Blah 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 blah. Okay, blood quality. To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight from others. Blah blah blah. Mesmerize. So now I can hypnotize him. We'll run Minecraft, of course. No doubt about it. Okay, good. Okay, should I kill him or should I let him go? Let me tell me. He lives or I drink his blood? Tell me guys in the comments. Embrace or release? Embrace or release? Dun 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 dun. Kill them. Oh my god. Drink his blood. Okay, that's enough. Embrace. Delicious. Release. Oh, that's a little late. Okay, I tried guys. I couldn't resist myself.
In the back, you bastard. Didn't have the guts to fart me.
Okay.
Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
The district will soon suffer the consequences of your action. Okay. Fine. When you kill them, you get 60 frames per second. Yes, I did it. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Some nice vitamin D. Yeah, agreed. Okay, here it drops to 46. Ah, but it's limited in the GPU. As you can see there, it dropped to 46. But the CPU is not maxed out, so this should be some... Whoa. Sahendra, that was filtered by the YouTube spam thing. That's fine. As you can see here, this is one of those moments when there's a lot of stuff into the distance. So this part doesn't seem to be optimized. There's a lot of stuff into the distance, the CPU is not maxed out. The game is capped at 60, but the GPU usage is below 90%. So here we should be getting 60s, but we're not. It seems to be, yeah, just a game here. But this is the only part of the game where I got these drops. Let me see if I can fix it by lowering the draw distance. If that doesn't fix it, I guess it's just a thing with the game. No, it doesn't. Well, yeah, it does fix it a little bit. But yeah, it's not a huge difference. So let's keep the view distance on ultra. So yeah, this is one of those moments where you cannot do much to fix it up, but it's 50 to 60, so it's fine. Yeah, it was 77%, but it was, yeah. It seems to be just loading displays, or just rendering more than it needs to. But that's the first time I see that in the game. Then the rest is fine. Indoors, just fighting some enemies. Is there a patch coming out soon? I don't know, but this was, I got this before release, so it's probably why. Maybe a day one patch, fix it up. But it's a very small nitpicky thing. It was the first time I saw that in this game. It seems when you're just looking into a big place. Whoa. Yeah, when you look into the whole map from one of the corners, it seems to just cap to 45. But yeah, other than that, when you get very close to the hospital, it's fine. Is this game open world? Not exactly. As far as I can tell, I'm not sure yet. But this is the map, and in this map you have different areas and all that. But when you get indoors, in some parts of the game there are some loading screens, so it's not fully open world. But at least you get some freedom here and there.
Dr.
Especially when you're moving fast, you're just running around, it seems to drop below 50, but other than that it's fine. Yeah. It's kind of weird. But overall, when fighting enemies and all that, the important stuff is fine. Here is kind of, yeah, all over the place. I mean, look at this, I'm running this corridor, I'm from 47 to 60. Or if I move the camera very quickly. Yeah, not sure what's up with that, but I'll find out soon enough. ¿Cómo estoy? Estoy bien, ¿y vos? Tantos años. ¿Qué le pasaba al tipo? This store is close by. ¿Cómo se siente con todo el personaje? Se siente bien, responde bastante rápido. Incluso se puede jugar con mouse y teclado, que es lo que estoy haciendo ahora. Así que los controles por ahora parecen estar bien. El combate es medio raro, es como que flota un poco el personaje, pero fuera de eso está bien.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows.
So VRAM usage is around 3 GB. Yes, with the ultra textures. If you lower the textures, it should be using less. So I'm back to part 1. Let's analyze the blood sample. Whoa. Yeah, those stutters are quite annoying. It seems to be when it saves the game. 1080p high, I already tried it. Let me see, what should I improve? Maybe the blood spear.
I'll continue tomorrow night.
A new activity.
I have so much time.
You confirm it, he goes to sleep, levels up. What bloody game is this? What bloody game is this? Okay, I killed him, as you can see there. This is the guy we took the blood from. That's fine. ¿Vas a probar con Dauntless? Sí, cuando tenga menos problemas con los servidores, voy a hacerlo. Okay, yeah, let's tweak it a little bit. Effects on medium, that's fine. Post-process, yeah, medium, or let's keep it on high. Draw distance a little bit too high. Materials, let's keep them the same. Shadows to medium because they don't look that much different. Let's put a mix between medium and high on the status, so it's not confusing for you guys. Medium to high settings. Yeah, that should be enough. Let's see, I will go outside again so we can try it out for sure. If I remember how to actually go outside. Here the stairs, good. Alright. But yeah, be careful about the vsync, enable vsync, because vsync is kinda, yeah, necessary here. The screen tearing is very annoying. Okay, so this is the place. Yeah, it still drops. Yeah, it seems to be just this area is a little funky. Yeah, because it didn't change. I lowered the settings and it was running the same. Yeah, if I look into that place when there's all the detail is present, it seems to just drop. Yeah, but we're not fighting yet, so it doesn't really matter. There should be a monster here. Hello. Oh, he's very strong. Okay, this guy is very strong. He's level 18. I'm not doing any damage whatsoever. Whoa, half health. Okay, this game is hard now. Yeah, he got his health back once he got a bit on me. Whoa, what happened there? I'm not playing an online game. What happened there? I teleported. Jesus. This guy's tough. Okay, now it feels like Dark Souls. For real. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this guy is very tough. Finally. Very tough. Oh. Whoa. I died from 2 hits. Yeah, just like Dark Souls. Yeah, this is the Dark Souls of Vampyr games. You have been defeated. Okay. No way. Yeah, combat is... Yeah, it seems to be inspired by the Soulsborne style of games. El combate es raro, sí, pero funciona. Yeah, the combat is a little bit weird, but it works, so... Yeah, I'll probably just test the game looking far into the distance in this part. In the videos, I mean. Then when after looking into this very further away place, for saying it some way, I was just running to here and start fighting, and that should be about it. But yeah, this game has some stutters when you're loading a new place, like usual. Okay, this guy is not that tough. I'm not sure why sometimes I'm not sure what happens with the position of my character. It just teleports somewhere else. I mean, I'm sometimes fighting and I'm not sure how to explain. It's like the character teleports without me dodging or anything like that, which shouldn't happen. It's like I'm playing an online game, but I'm not actually playing an online game. Yeah, this area is very tough. I need to level up. Yeah. I mean, I'm not dodging, and the character just vanishes into another area, like if I had a ping problem. I'll show you that again. El uso de los juegos de vampiros. I'm not meaning teleporting like this, but it's like he just... Whoa. The controls are bugged. No, it's fine. As you can see, I'm not meaning this teleportation. It's like I start fighting and the character just pops in another place. Let me see if I can reproduce that. Pay very close attention to the character. Okay, now it's not happening, so I look like an idiot. But I promise you guys it was happening. Oh yeah, as you can see, when I'm fighting it's fine for the most part. which is when you have the biggest interaction with the game. So at least in that case, it seems to be fine. But when I just look around, sometimes it stutters. It seems to just be loading new assets. So yeah, it's kind of hit or miss, but so far it's running better than I expected to be an Unreal Engine 4 game. But yeah, the combat needs some work. Yeah, it gets stuck into the walls sometimes. It's kind of annoying. But other than that, it seems to be fine. Sí, capaz que unos meses de desarrollo más, pero bueno, tienen que sacar el juego tarde o temprano. Ya lo habían atrasado una vez. Dead Inside. The Walking Dead. But yeah, I wasn't expecting a Souls-like combat system. This is kind of surprising. I like it. I mean, the combat. The combat so far is good. It needs some work, but I like when they try to do Soulsborne style combat. But yeah, the stutters are very annoying. It seems to be just a thing with the game. And the game looks very good. Everyone steals from Souls. Yeah, you have to steal from the people that is successful. That's why we get so many battle royale games in the coming year. Okay. So yeah, this when you're running very fast through this hospital as well. Si pensé en crearme un canal de gameplays. Sí, lo pensé, pero después dije, ¿para qué si pierdo? Es mucho tiempo que no tengo. Así que dije, no, ¿para qué? Me quedo con lo que sé hacer y chao. Hi, ExoHacks, how are you doing? Good to see you. But yeah, for the love of God, enable vsync. This game has huge problems with screen tear, as you can see here. If you pay very close attention. But yeah. Can I get 60 frames per second at Ultra and Full HD with 1070? Yeah, of course, no problems whatsoever.
I want to make wait, Doctor. I've patience to attend.
Let me grab some stuff from here. Oh yeah. No, I didn't know. Cheers from Uruguay then. Thoughts on Assassin's Creed Odyssey? Kind of disappointed because I was expecting a Battle Royale. Nah, I mean, I like the Spartan stuff. I mean, I was really expecting one. I mean, how do I say it? I wanted a Spartan-like game with Assassin's Creed combat, so it's like heaven for me. More health, that's helpful. No, confirm. Hay que usar vsync, sí, pero a veces el vsync da más tirones. Depende de cómo lo uses. Heaven, yeah, heaven. But yeah, I don't have much else to show you with this game so far.
I'm so sorry.
I think it's very clear how this game is performing. Let me skip this. So now I can go do the same mission I did at the start of the stream. Maybe you can see the performance there. But so far indoors it seems to be fine, but if you're running, the game is loading assets, so it stutters. And if you're looking very far into the distance, it can be a stuttery mess, or just lower the GPU usage. Which is always annoying when it happens, but at least it's not unplayable. When you're fighting, it's fine. Assassin's Creed Odyssey will be one of the best Assassin's Creed game. In my opinion, after the Odyssey, there will be only one Assassin's Creed game in Rome. Yeah, but Assassin's Creed Brotherhood was already on Rome, so I don't know. Is it true that GeForce 560 is unstable to play the Crew 2? No, it's not unstable. It doesn't even run the Crew 2. because the game, for some reason, the game wants you to have the AVX instruction set, which the G4560 doesn't have, but you don't need, you just need it for the video editor, so it doesn't make sense that they are just not allowing you to launch the game. It's nonsense. Okay, so this is one of those areas that is not open world. As you can see, this part I entered through this door, but there's a loading screen between this and the internal area I'm at right now. So that means that this part runs flawlessly. It's pretty much 60 FPS locked, which is always good. So yeah, I don't really mind that it has a loading screen in the middle. I mean, as long as it's a fun game, I don't really care. But yeah, if you want everything open world, no loading screens, well, you'll be disappointed. But yeah, this area, as you can see, is not a good representation of how the game performs, because it's a closed area, it's not open. Yeah, genius, I know. And yeah, I mean, just by going into the open part of the game, you can see the real performance. But yeah, I'm angry because you don't benchmark Fortnite day and night and LEA best boosted intro. Okay, I'm sorry. I should be better at my channel. I'll do a lot of Fortnite videos now. This is actually a Fortnite mode. A mod, yeah, a mod.
Locked, all right.
This is the Vampyr mod for Fortnite. Hopefully that never arrives. But yeah, all the Fortnite craze is just kind of annoying. Too much Fortnite. Now we get some blood from this guy. Delicious. Please leave me alone. Okay. Fortnite X Twilight mode confirmed. Yeah, that will be interesting. Said no one ever. Almost any potato. Yeah, at least you can run it on integrated graphics and phones. If it has a screen, Fortnite runs. You have to lock in. Lock on, my bad. English sometimes in my brain breaks. Ryzen 3 es similar a este i3 8100 para stream gaming. Sí, debería ser muy parecido. El tema del Ryzen 3 se queda atrás. Deberías hacerlo overclock para estar un poco más cerca. And I also like that some stuff is destructible, as you can see here in this part. If I go through this without getting hit, it gets somewhat destroyed. And these columns here don't bother you. You just clip through them, the camera. So yeah, they really put thought into the combat, but I need to tweak it a little bit because I sometimes get stuck into the terrain. But other than that, the combat is, yeah, it's completely playable. It's not broken. I still need to play more to be sure though. Coin calculator. Yeah, agreed. Oh yeah, I forgot about the spear. My bad. Oh, that's very powerful. But yeah, but it takes a little bit to load it up. So maybe that's why it's so powerful. Not here. Oh yeah, I'm about to end the stream, so sorry guys. But I don't have much else to show you about this game. I think it's very clear. But I'll do videos about it tomorrow, so stay tuned. Hola Tarek, yo bien, ¿y vos? Oh, the boss fight of today. This is Jan though. I'm trying to get some blood from him, so I can spear his ass into the ground. Come on. There we go. Some blood. Thank you very much. What a nice person. Spear. Yeah, it's very powerful. Sí, con la 1060 anda en ultra 60 FPS, sí, sin dudas. Aunque hay algunas partes que no están del todo optimizadas, que capaz que corre 40 ahí, pero fuera de eso va bien. Hay algunas áreas abiertas que están medias rotas, pero fuera de eso, 0 estrés. Sound effects are throwing up everywhere. Why? I don't get it. Okay, come on. Don't do this. Oh god. And you can heal yourself by drinking blood. How obvious. As you can see, I can take the blood into the third bar down there. I press 1 and I can heal myself. That's a little OP. But who knows, maybe in those higher difficulties it's a little less useful. Boring AF? Well, you're not playing it, so how could you know? Oh yeah, it seems a little, yeah, repetitive at the moment. And also I'm not really good at the game, so that's maybe why. I'll give it a chance. I'll play it more. But not on this stream. The stream is pretty much over. Okay, he's gone.
These scars can be so ferocious.
Good stuff.
I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger.
What do you think about that? About what?
So
Oh.
tempting.
Ryzen CPUs are trash, or some are broken, or some blah blah blah. Close. One of my friends had a Ryzen 5 1600X. After he used his CPU 2 months, his performance considerably decreased. Well, that makes no sense, first of all. Maybe it's something, another component from his PC. Because I used Ryzen for a year and it was fine. It didn't decrease performance at all. And they're not trash so far. They are very good value for the money. At least in my experience. Upstairs, I should have the last component, so I can finally leave. And once I'm done with that...
Balls of Mars, fortifiers.
Okay. Yeah, that's about it. I'll go into the worst performing area and be done with the stream.
Contain iron tartrate.
So you guys can stop looking at my face. My awful face. El combate lo veo muy Dark Souls, están implementando ese tipo de combate en los juegos por lo que veo. Sí, lo que pasa es cómo funciona. Antes era el combate de Batman, ahora es el combate de Dark Souls. I was saying in Spanish, they are implementing Dark Souls combat on many games now. It's just like when the Batman Arkham games were the best combat. It was implemented everywhere. Well, now we have the Dark Souls combat, which I'm not complaining about, as long as it's well done. But yes, you can see in this, where's the hospital? Here. No, this is not this place. It's a little bit to the right. If you look into a place with a lot of detail, like this hospital right here, into certain angles, you can get a big performance hit. But yeah, other than that, there isn't much else that I can say. That's about it. My face, my face. Sí, antes era Heroes of War, sí, tienes razón. But yeah, that's about it. That's how the game performs. This stream will be published in around a couple hours from now, so you can see the whole stream, skip to the parts that you want to see. Because I tested 1440p, 4K, 1080p low, 1080p high, 1080p mixed between medium and high. So yeah, after this I will make tomorrow a video testing 1080p, 900p, 1440p. Because those are the resolutions that make sense. But yeah, the game runs very good so far, except in a couple places, as I said. Big areas, a lot of stuff into the distance, you can drop it to the 40s. Not much that you can do about it. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll say goodbye in Spanish so I can make a proper goodbye, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bueno, nos vemos todos. Gracias por estar en el stream. El juego corre bastante bien, por lo que veo. Hay unas partes que caen a 45 FPS. Cuando hay cosas muy lejos a la distancia ahí. Se puede ver, por ejemplo, el hospital. Si ves muy de lejos, a veces cae a 45. Pero ahí baja el uso de GPU, así que no podemos hacer mucho al respecto. Parece ser un tema de optimización ahí. Pero está fuera de eso, cuando estás en combate, hablando con otros personajes, cosas así, se mantiene entre 50 y 60 bastante fácilmente. Pero sí, el combate es bastante entretenido, es a lo Dark Souls. Y bueno, mañana va a ser videos de 1050 Ti, 750 Ti y después vemos. Y sí, eso es todo. Bueno, gracias por mirar y nos vemos a la próxima. Chao. So okay guys, that's about it. Thank you for watching the stream. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.